Now, I'm not going to mess it up this time. Please click like and subscribe. I always tell people this getting towards the end of the video. It's like if it's a like I remind myself I remember for some reason towards the end of the video to ask everybody to click like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do that towards the beginning of the videos from now on, because it really does help out the channel a lot. Today is episode 343. And during our previous video, we did one of these penny rolls, and they come out so sweet. They're so huge and fat. They're a little extra wide. The penny rolls that you see like this. These tend to be a little thinner. But, and look at that. I could barely close. I bet you there's over 50 pennies in this penny roll. How do I know? Well, I check. Yes. Let's put them together. Oh man. No, there's space on the bottom. There's a little bit of, they didn't close it well enough. No, there's 50 pennies in here. It is correct. I wish there was an extra penny. All right, let's see which. This one's closed better. That's all. They just don't. They didn't have it closed evenly, but it is 50 cents. Let's see how it comes out. Oh, beauty, a beauty, and a couple extras. Well, we definitely have some copper in here. That's for sure. In yesterday's video, the previous video, yesterday's video, for some of you, we got 1, 2, what do we got there? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 from that other penny roll that I showed you. Let's see what we get today. And our first scent is a shield scent, and it's in beautiful, beautiful condition. So recently I picked up some, I guess because of how poorly the economy is doing. I picked up some what's it called? Some graded coins. I guess people are sending their items to what's the word? Consignment companies. People are sending their items to consignment. Their graded coins, their graded sports cards, Pokemon cards, and there's so much of it going to the consignment that, remember, the way economics works is supply and demand. When supply is low and demand is high, you're going to be able to sell your stuff for a premium. When supply is high and demand is low, you're practically giving it away. And right now, I'm going to have to say supply is high and demand is low. And as a result of that, people are not getting what they want for their items. Now you might say, well, nobody gets ever what they want. Everybody always wants more. But I guess I'm speaking generally, meaning that people would like to get close to market value, or at least get back what they paid, right? So if you bought something, several years ago for $1, and this is our first copper today, and when you sell it, I would think the minimum that you would want is $1. You like to get your dollar back when you sell it. And right now, people are not getting their dollar back. Coins, sports cards, Pokemon cards, stamps. These are discretionary items. Can't take a stamp to your landlord and say, "Hey, listen, I got this stamp collection. I don't got the rent today, but I got this stamp collection where it's worth. I'm telling you, trust me, it's worth $1,000." They don't want to hear that. They want their $1,000, whatever your rent is. They don't want your stamps. Hey, I got this valuable Pokemon card. They don't want your Pokemon cards. Go to McDonald's. You can't say, "Hey, I got this Pokemon card. Can I trade it in for a hamburger? I gladly pay you today." No, I gladly eat your hamburger today and pay you on to whatever Wimpy used to say. I can't remember. 1960, baby. Look at this beauty. I'm going to say that's a small O. What a beauty. What a zinger. Unexpected. Unexpected. What a zinger. Totally unexpected. What a zinger. Nobody wants to hear that today. I gladly pay you Tuesday for a hamburger today. That's what he used to say. I gladly pay you Tuesday for it. Nobody wants to hear that, man. They want to get paid today if you're going to eat your hamburger today. Point blank and simple. So, but what it does, or does, is flood the market with stuff that if you have discretionary cheese money, you can pick up some of this stuff pretty cheap. So I used to buy a slab here and there because they were, $10-15 a pop. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, I can't just go out and buy 100 of them. That would be, $1,500 ish, $2,000. And I'm talking about, proof coins, nickels, dimes, pennies. There's so many out there that if I really want to hunt, I could probably save an extra dollar or two on each purchase I make. So so I'll watch these. Oh, that's a nice copper penny. I'll watch these auctions and I'll put a bunch of bids on them. And it's not that nice. I'm not crazy about the condition. I guess I'll still hold on to it. Because it's an 82. And I just put a bunch of low bids on it. You see that there, right? Let me look at the end of the loop. It's probably just nothing. I don't know about that. Whatever it is, it's not valuable. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's pretty cool looking. Looks like a die clash. The reverse looks like it has doubling. That's so funny that it made me look at the reverse a little closer. I just want to see what letters has the doubling, if it's all of them or just the ones I just noticed. Okay, so it's throughout the United States and of. On the south, there is doubling. Could be machine doubling. You can see it. You can see it really good in the T. I mean, that's what made me look towards the other letters. But in the bottom of the O, there's some doubling. A lot, and most of the letters between the United States and the of on the south, there is doubling. But the T is what has it the best. But you can see it. I did see it on the bottom of the other letters. You can see a little bit there in the N through the camera, I'm saying. Now, it could be machine doubling for sure. I'll still put it to the side. I thought it was pretty cool. And whatever this anomaly is over here, could just be discoloration, but it looks like a die clash. It's what it looks like. Very light die clash of what? I have no idea. So, these graded items are selling. I mean, in my mind, dirt cheap. You know, I've paid as much. I paid 20 in the realm of $20 for MS 65s or 64s, Ike silver Ike dollars. I was looking for that. You have to look. I had to check the G on that. It's getting nickels, dimes. And nickels and dimes for like $5. Quarters for like $7. MS 69s on the nickels, dimes, and quarters. MS 69s. Again, like I said, I think proofs, not cams, but proofs. 69 proofs for $5 for the dimes and the nickels. $7 for the quarters. No white AM. And then the pennies, the 69. It didn't even matter what year they were. Between $4 and $7. So if I really, there's so many, they're going off so often that if I really want to get the pennies, I could have just got the ones I wanted for $4. So what happens is, so listen to this, right? I'm gonna tell you something interesting. I didn't know, you know, if I find something out, and you probably know this, I didn't know this. So what's the guy's name? That's anyway. You just go on eBay. Oh, Sirius. That's it. Not Sirius. Serious. Sirius, like the satellite. Osiris. I don't know. IRIUS, something like that. Sirius. That's the coin. Well, actually, I think it's actually called Sirius Cards. Sirius Cards or something like that. Oh, 70 cents, another beauty. Anyway, this dude has got every minute or so another coin is ending. So he's just got thousands and thousands. 1997. This is what we look for, the double ear. No double ear, but you look, it's that line there by the neck. And so I said, you know what, for a few, $5-10, I'll pick up some graded coins. I mean, it costs $20, $30 to get them graded. It doesn't make any sense. It's dumb. You can see the die clash there. More striking over here. So he's got it set up so that as soon as you purchase, you don't even have to go at request combined shipping or anything. It's like 45 cents every extra item, which to me, I thought that was great. These are some beautiful pennies in this roll, let me tell you. So we got a lot of copper. All right. So once you're on your second purchase before checkout, 92, we're looking for the close AM. No close AM. And it automatically takes the shipping off. So shipping is not, oh wow, look at the surface on this. That's a beautiful surface. Some reason those 94s have hub doubling or machine doubling in the date. What a beautiful surface, both sides. Let me look at that off the camera. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a clad error. Yeah, that's pretty. So if you and once you hit 20, he sends them to you in a PCGS PCGS box. When I won so many of them that I said, I better order some boxes, man. Those storage boxes for graded coins are expensive. They're like $10 a piece. It doesn't make, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying not to use the R word. It's dumb. It's dumb. I mean, it doesn't. So you're picking up so if I really wanted to just get pennies at $3 a pop, $3.50, I would have got them at $3.50, 50 cents shipping. So you're talking about graded 69 MS69 proof cents for $4 shipped, and then every 20 you get a free PCGS storage box. So you're talking about what? $70. The original $5 shipping goes on, so it'd be $75. You get the $10 storage box, which is, so you could take that off, knock it down to $65. $65 for 20 graded. You could grade 3 pennies for $65, and the chance of them coming back a 69 proof is rare. So I'm gonna do a video on it. I had another order from them. I just couldn't resist, even though I don't have the money, I still I still bought them. So I'm assuming that that's from consignment because he wouldn't have much of a business if he'd be going out of business if he paid $20 to grade a coin and then sold it for $4. He'd be going out of business. So I'll do a special video on that. Looks like a very light die clash. Yeah, you can see it here also. Very light. Let me look at that underneath the loop. That looks stronger. Oh, yeah. Yeah, baby. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably a die clash. Most likely a die clash. It's weak though. So I picked them up. I picked up more graded coins in 2 weeks than I have, excuse me, in 1 week. Oh, the 70D. Than I have uh in 10 years of collecting coins. I picked up more in 1 week. I picked up like 80 of them for I don't know, somewhere in the range of like $500. 80. That's incredible. That's like a whole coin collection right there. For 500, you could buy one coin. So anyway, I just couldn't resist it. You know, I'm into coins. Obviously, I have the channel here. I'm gonna put this one with that 1960. That was a beauty too. Collar era. See how flat the rim is? That's the deteriorated collar. What year is this? 2000. No white AM. You got some nice copper out of this, man. Let me tell you. I have this penny roll. Yeah, so go check it out, man. If you have a few bucks and you're into graded pennies or graded coins, another 1970. Big difference between this one and the other one. I will look at that date. See, it's always the dirty ones that look like you have to. Looks like there's doubling in them. I'm gonna pour a drop of water on this, or alcohol maybe. Maybe I'll pour alcohol. I got the water right here. It looks like there might be something on the date. See if I can get one drop out. I always screw this up and get it all over the table. Yep, like I said. me soak up the rest of that. Doesn't get all over the place. Just leave it like that. Most likely post-mint damage. So, obviously I have thousands of subscribers, and I have gotten millions of views since I started this channel. And so obviously some of you out there are experiencing some financial difficulties. I know I've been there. I'm not doing that great right now myself, to be honest with you. 61D, and look at this. Look at the date on that. Let me check this out into the loop. Wowzers. I like to clean this one off too. All right, so let's start off with cleaning this one off. It has some dirt on it, but I like to see that it looks like there's separation in the date right off the bat. I'm just cleaning it off. I'm not cleaning the coin. I'm taking off the dirt. So I'm not using anything corrosive or abrasive or anything like that. Yes, a polishing cloth, if you really use it too much, will put little hairline scratches on it. But on something like this, it doesn't really matter. I saw separation somewhere. Oh, I got the light on. I had the light on the whole time. Jeez. Feels sticky. Not sticky. Feels tacky. Maybe I need to put the light back on. Let me look at this again. I want to look at the other. I want to look at the motto also. Yeah, there's some minor spreading in the motto. Let me look at the reverse. Nothing. Very minor. I'll be honest with you. I looked at enough of these already to know that minor spreading, like you see there in the motto and the date, it's basically worthless. When I say worthless, I mean you have to try to convince someone to give you $2 for it. You know what I mean? So it's a 61D. So in itself, it's pretty cool. So I still put it, but it has no value. And lastly, let's get to you. Let's get that dirt off. Hopefully you remember how dirty it was. So I know some of you out there are not doing that well financially, and I hope that my channel brings some levity, some happiness to your life. You can go out there and for 50 cents, it's really free, right? Because you could bring the 50-cent, you could bring the roll back to the bank. So it's really a free hobby. Of course, as long as you have Christ in your life, you're a rich person, rich in spirit. I think I want to say it's something from the Last Supper, right? My memory is not too hot, from the Last Supper. I hate misquoting Christ. This one, I think it's a sin probably. What Jesus said during Last Supper Um, let me just what did he say? Let me just read what he said. There's something where he says all you need to. Okay. Jesus took a cup of wine, gave thanks, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "Drink from it, all of you. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." Jesus told the apostles, "Do this in remembrance of me. I confer on you a kingdom, just as my Father conferred one on me, so that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom and sit at the throne on thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel." That part I don't remember that part. This is AI, so there's a part where Jesus said, "All you need to do is eat the bread, eat his bread, uh, for and need nothing else to eat." There's something like that. I can't find it here. This AI thing, the AI is good for certain things, and other things not so good. But I remember learning that somewhere about communion and the body. Anyway, my point, I guess, was this: even even food, nourishment, the body of Christ is all you need to do. And there are people who actually um, truly believe that. Anyway, let's look back to this. I know I get a little off track. Um, I guess I'll end on since we're on a spiritual kind of note. I'll end on this. There was a great philosopher. I was watching a documentary yesterday, and there was a great philosopher who, I guess, he got depressed as he got older, and he didn't understand the meaning of life, and he went to. Maybe you saw this documentary also. It was on one of the channels yesterday, and he wanted to know what the meaning of life was. He was getting depressed. He felt like there was no meaning in life, and everything doesn't make sense. You might as well just do whatever you want. And how come some people are happier than others? And he found that the people who were happier were the people who had faith and believed had a higher power. Um, for many reasons, and he went through it, and this was at the end of the video, the end of the documentary. That was his ultimate conclusion, was that people who believed in a higher power had more fulfilled lives, and that even those with all the money and everything else, they were not, they were unsatisfied in life. So even though things are bad out there now, they are bad. They're bad. They're not great for me either, I have to tell you. I have enough to, so a little extra discretionary money to pick up to make investments like the coins I was talking about. But otherwise, this is what I have to do. I have to do the pennies with you. I get a few bucks from YouTube. I have my at-home job where I make enough to pay the bills, and that's really about it. But it's my faith that's most important to me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I go on little tangents here and there. Nothing mind-blowing today. We did find these nice, some nice copper cents. I will say that. And this one here that we I guess I didn't look at it close enough. Oh, yeah. Huh. Mostly in the date. Looks like there's some separation there. Let me look at that again under the loop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see it. See it good in the date. It has some nice. All right. We want to look at it in the. We'll look at it on copper coins. Go to the date guide. We go to 1970. If I find it, I'll show it to you. 1POD. We're looking for the date. Okay, they have it mostly in the 7 and 0. Yeah. 7 and the 0. All right, so let's I'll show you very quickly what see the little lines. So those are that's what the ones he's showing are showing. For some reason I feel we don't have it in the 7 and 0. Where he's showing it, I'm saying it. Let me see if I could dig into the 7-0 with my nail a little bit and the cloth. See if I can get that dirt out. All right, let me check. The 0 is dirty inside. Oh, it's on the top. That little line might be there on the top of the 7. On top of the 0, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that little line's on top of it. Looks like it's on top of the 7. On point. It looks like there's a little extra line on top of the 7 that he's showing there in copper coins. Yeah, you can see it there a little bit. The condition of this cent is probably very fine, and so it makes it a 2. If it has that plus the other markers, it makes it a $2 penny. It's not even worth it to me. See, this is one of the things about some of these. I mean, you still have to look, right? It's good practice. But it's the true double dies and the coins that are in terrific condition that have clear and obvious die varieties that are worth anything. You know, like this one here. To me, it's not worth anything. Even if it has it, it's really not worth anything. You know, $2 is nothing, and you have to try to convince somebody. And if they disagree with you, it's really you're back to 0. All right. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.